Okay, all racetracks finally. Um, okay, so why am I not recording the way I usually do? There's three ways I do freestyle. So one is the way you're seeing now, and this is the best way for me to record in real time, even though it's still not very comfortable, but the best way for me to record in real time. And the way you see me recording the speedruns now is that I take the input from my Wii, I plug into my computer, and I just record the replay directly. Now, I could play the game in real time like that, but I do get input delay from playing it like that, and it'd be very uncomfortable the way my room is set up, because I basically would have to be playing on my computer, but I would still have to be near my Wii. Like, the cord would still have to be close. So I would be kind of in an awkward position where I'm like near the Wii, but I'm also having to use a laptop. And plus my GameCube controller, the cord would be coming from the Wii, but like I would have to be facing my laptop while having like the cord like to my left, which is like really awkward. And then the third way I record is that I record it from Dolphin, which is the other way I could record in real time and not a replay, but I get frame drops on Dolphins, so, and I also get some slight input delay, but it's mostly the frame drops that I'm worried about when I break glass and stuff like that. That's why I really haven't been on the high scores that much, because I don't really like playing from Dolphin anymore. And even the last burn up I did was a replay of the high score. I was supposed to commentate that one, but I never got around to do it, so next time I do a high score, I'll definitely make sure to commentate over it, if I remember to. So it is, I'll try and get this video out Sunday probably. It's Friday now, and I don't have Freakout ready for some reason. I'm not going to talk much about Multiplex, because Multiplex, when you're not going for the tunnel, is pretty easy. It's the shortest track, so it's the first track, so yeah. As long as we don't crash, we should be fine. I actually had to do that because I didn't have enough Freakout. I'll take the post Freakout boost. I'd rather have Freakout and go left and get that shortcut, but it's fine. So I guess you've seen me play through the tracks a lot. We actually haven't heard me talk about the track. Multiplex is fun when you're not trying to go through the tunnel, but I like where I'm at for Multiplex right now. I think my times are pretty good. My one lap sheets could be better, but that's about it. And Multiplex for a while was a map that I hated running because of the tunnel, but I actually kind of like it now because it's the shortest track, so it kind of feels like it feels super fast because it's the shortest, and laps are under a minute for 2 and 3, so it just feels like a really quick, short, like, burst level, opposed to when you play Let It Ride No Sweet Gnome and it takes forever. Even though Let It Ride is my favorite track, it takes forever. So as for Crust Belt, the last time I played Crust Belt, it looked exactly like this, and that's because I haven't been able to get close to Crust Belt. Crust Belt is the one map that confuses me, because I'm not really sure where I'm losing time. Like, all my other runs I can usually look at and poke holes in it and see where I'm losing time. Crust Belt confuses me because it just doesn't make sense to why I can't get close to my time. I think the best I can do is a 4:12 now. My time is 4:10. And I would like to think I'm significantly better at the game than I was when I did the Crust Belt run, but I guess not, because I can't come close to my time. I can't come close to my lap either, which is 121. And the best I've gotten is a 122. Only like a 121.8, 121.9, but the point is I haven't been able to beat any of my Crust Belt times. And I even thought about implementing some cheat strats, like when you go through the pipe on one lap cheats for to try and get a one lap, to try and get a new one lap for crossbow, and that doesn't really work because you can't build up freak out in time. But as far as crossbow in or racetracks, it's actually not that much different because it's not like there's like a tunnel or like Let It Ride has a corner cut or Gnome Sweet Dome has a big shortcut in the middle of the lap. There's really no like risky shortcut on crossbow, so you're really playing it the exact same. I'll just be playing it less risky. Like I'll be making sure to keep my freak out for certain parts, making sure that I don't crash. Oops, well, that didn't go the way planned. I don't mind having the no freak out here. It's not the end of the world. Lose a good amount of time, but not enough to kill any run. I can try for a lap. But yeah, crossbow confuses me. I've tried all kinds of things, like starting your second lap with freak out and going all the way left. I knew that was gonna happen. I just wasn't sure like what I could do to avoid that happening. Usually you can use a trick cancel to reposition yourself pretty nicely, but I didn't want to go left to like slow myself down, but I also like, I don't know, I was just weird. Because I felt like if I went too left, I would have slowed myself down too much. But I guess that's better than crashing, so I don't know. Probably was just a mistake on my part. I'm fine with that. I usually crash on crossbow, but usually that part is where I crash anyway, so I'm not really surprised. I either crash there or I crash on that part I just passed on the pipes on the ground. I hate the pipes on crossbow. I'm not sure why those need to exist and why you can clip through two of them. I'm sure there's some other ones you can clip through. Man, crossbow doesn't really give me much to talk about. Yeah, just besides the fact that I haven't been able to get close to my record, which is weird. And I've been practicing, I've been trying crossbow. It's like, I've tried all kinds of different things. It's just like, when you're on lap 2, the buckets kind of tell you how fast you're going, like this shortcut, because they're always like on a set path. And like my lap 2 is just always like slow for some reason. I'm just like trying to fix that, and it doesn't matter like what kind of strategy I implement. Like I just cannot get close to my time. I just need to watch and study the crossbow runs more and see what I'm doing. Like I'm probably gonna have to end up recording like a failed run to see like what I'm doing wrong. And like I've also considered like switching to Clifford to try, so like you don't have to worry about your freak out running out as much, because sometimes Leanne like Burn It Up, Crossbow, Rocket Garden, like I lose runs to my freak out running out. So I'm most confident in Gnome and Let It Ride because Let It Ride, I'll be doing a modified version of the corner cart. That'll still save me time, but I won't have to worry about crashing. And then Gnome is only difficult because of the second shortcut, so which I won't be needing in all racetracks. So, well, won't be needing yet. I've done a little bit of practice for all racetracks. I haven't actually timed myself, so I can't imagine that my time will be that much worse or better than what the current times are right now. So I can't imagine there'll be a big gap either way. And this is what I'm talking about with Leanne. If I don't get a landing bonus, I'm done here. Which luckily we did. I didn't go left enough there. So Burn Up's the map that I've been playing the most recently, trying to get that sub 3. I've actually gotten some 401, it's just been lazy to upload them. And I don't know. I want to upload them, but it's one of those times where you get a run and you always think you can do better on the next run. I don't know. But next time I'll get a 401, I'll try and upload it. But it depends how good this run goes. Maybe we'll get something. I don't want to jinx anything. So how I'm feeling right now, I'm feeling alright about this run. Lap 2 just worries me, the road running out of freak out stuff. I just get paranoid about that. Game sucks. Like, I still don't feel great about the freak out I have right now. For some reason, lap 2 I can never jump over that sign. I don't know why. It's not like I'm going slower than I was on lap 1, where I usually jump over the sign, so I'm not sure why that's a thing. That happens to me. I can't jump over the sign there. I should have definitely, oh no, I got lucky on that 140 speed. I don't think this will be a race. I could try for a lap, but I don't think it'll be a race. Let's see how this lap goes. 1, 2, 3. I messed up somewhere. Where did I mess up on? I don't have enough. I don't have enough for some reason. I messed up somewhere. I don't know what happened. I must have a brain fart. That would be like really bad to look back on. Definitely lost some time. Medley bonus. That's weird. How'd that happen? I'm trying to go back to think. That shouldn't have happened. Oh, I know what happened. Okay. I know what happened. I did 3 bar hops lap 2, and I did again lap 3 without even thinking. Oops. Okay, well, don't do stupidness like I do. And that point, am I going for it? Fuck it, I'll go for it. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I was like, I'll still get it. I'll still get it. That was funny. That was funny. I was like, I didn't mean to do that, but I knew that if I did crash, I'd still get it. So that was funny. So, yeah, trying to get that something burned up. But my God, doesn't that burn up time look nice now? Because it was stuck at 408 for so long. Now you got it down to got it down to under 4. And then you got 402 in there, some 403s, some 404s. Burn up times look much nicer now. And it's kind of crazy that burn up second fastest track. But that brings me to a whole rant that I think I can go on now. I think gnome is not too tough. About cheat laps versus non-cheat laps, or like, you would think cheat laps would be significantly faster. But of course, cheat laps are only cheat 3 laps are only much faster because of lap 3, where in your normal lap you don't. When you're playing a non-cheats 3 lap, your first lap will always be slow as hell because you don't have your post freak out boost. You don't have the ability to start and freak out. You're just starting with the base speed and the base boost, uh, which is like what, like 20% full when you start. So I hate those gnomes because that doesn't make sense. I wasn't holding boost or gas. I don't know why that happened. So like, um, yeah, because like if you look at, let's just say my mental Motoplex, cheat lap is a 56 and non-cheats a 58. It's like, oh, well, it's only 2 seconds off, which is really weird. You would expect being able to cut through terrain and stuff would give you more time. And even look at Burn It Up. Burn It Up cheats kind of look like crazy, right? But now you actually look at the laps, it's like, oh, it's a 116 to a 118 for no cheats. It's like, huh. Like, even Burn It Up, like, we do cut through a lot of the terrain and think you'd be saving a lot of time. If it's like only Let It Rise, the only one where you save significant time. And now, even you like a Rocky Garden, I look at that cheat run, and I'm like, Rocky Garden's lap is 116, I think, and then the cheats lap is a 114, and you would think you would save more time, especially when you think about Rocky Garden, the fact that your first lap is so much slower than laps 2 and 3 because they start you like almost 20 seconds back of where laps 2 and 3 start. And you're so slow on that lap on a Rocky Garden, but when you're on Rocky Garden cheats, you already have your freakout started. So your first lap of Rocky Garden cheats, in theory, should be significantly faster than your first lap of non-Rocky Garden cheats. I actually have to start timing my laps, my 1 laps. I have to start timing my lap 1s for every map, and then my laps 2 for gnome, of course, because gnome's fast lap is lap 1. But yeah. It just doesn't make sense to me. I think the freak out is like significant. It's like you lose time being in freak out much off track. That's what I'm trying to say, and I've been feeling that like freak out slows you down more and more. I think about it because like, let's see, like how is Rocky Garden's like 3 lap, no cheats? It's a fucking 405, and then when you go to Rocky Garden cheats 3 lap. You're only saving. You're not even saving 10 seconds, or you might save a little 10 seconds. Like, how am I saving time? Because that lap 1 of Rocky Garden no cheats is so slow. So how are you not saving more time? I don't know. I am thinking about it wrong. But I go for the same thing with Crust Belt. That lap 1 no cheats Crust Belt. Same thing with Let It Rise. The only one we see significant time, but it's just so slow. Burn It Up's first lap is not that slow because you actually get freaked out super fast. But Crust Belt is slow that first lap. And especially compared to cheats, where we actually, our fast lap for cheats is actually lap 1. So you know it's significantly slower. And yeah, it's just weird the cheat runs are not that far off from the normal runs. Like, maybe we just need to do better in our cheat runs, but I'm just still trying to wrap my brain around, because I look at the laps for both and I'm like, having cheats does not save significant time, which is weird because we know that having cheats on lap 1 saves you significant time. Like, because your lap 1 will always be slower than your lap 1 no cheats will always be slower than lap 1 with cheats. So, like, but like, let's just say this instant, like, Crustbell's lap is a 121, cheats lap is a fucking 119? Yeah. And that's even with us starting our cheats in an advantageous spot on lap 1 to get a faster start. We started cheats lap on lap 1, which Crossbelt's lap is lap 2 and 3 for no cheats. So, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. Like, how are you only saving 2 seconds? Like, think about Crustbelt cheats. Like, we start the lap by going all the way left, right? We clip through the pipe. We clip through the second pipe. Then we even have a reset point on the first big jump, so you think you're saving even more time there. And then you can stay left to cut the corner even tighter. And then you can skip another ramp, you can just cut straight down across the map. And it's like, okay, in theory, you're saving so much time by going off track. And remember, when you do cheats, you don't have to stay in the air to do tricks at all. Lost some on boost. So you should be saving even more time because, for example, like, I can just hold forward with meditators. But I'm actually in Freakout, I actually have to stay in the air for a little bit longer to build my Freakout and keep it going. When you're in cheats, you don't have to stay in the air at all. So you should be saving even more time, in theory, because if you're doing a lap for cheats, you're just holding forward the entire time. Opposed to if you're doing a lap for no cheats, you actually have to keep building your Freakout and staying in the air longer. So I'm like, how the hell are you only saving 2 seconds by having cheats on for Crustbelt? Like, I can't wrap my brain around that. Like, maybe because like Crustbelt, yeah, a lot of the lap you're in your Freakout. But I don't know. I can't wrap my brain around it. Because you see, you would burn it up, you only save about 3 seconds on cheats lap. But I guess a lot of that is also still in your Freakout. A lot of that lap. So we can go to Rocket Garden, which is one where I think is pretty even, where if you're doing no cheats, let's say like half of it is not in your Freakout and the latter half is in your Freakout. Even that one, you're not saving much time. So, I don't know. I just think being in Freakout is probably significantly slower. And, yeah, I don't know. That's just my little tangent. I could be wrong. Now, if you really want to hear a tangent, I can babble about Let It Ride's doors again. I don't know. That starts hurting my brain when I think about Let It Ride's door. I think it switches every 5 seconds when the first place player gets there. And of course you mess with the difficulty. In theory, since the riders are getting there faster on the higher difficulty, in theory the door should have less chances to switch. So it should only switch like twice on the higher difficulties. So when you get to Let It Ride's door, right, it's going to go and block the fast route. Then the next group will get there and it will block the slow route. Then the next group will get there and it will block the fast route. The idea is that, if it's on faster difficulty, when you get there, lap 2, it should be blocking that slow route. Because when you get there, it'll have the fast side closed and it'll switch over blocking the slow route. But I'm thinking that if you have the difficulty lower, it would give the computer more chances to activate the door, which would probably be bad. Because if they're more behind you because if they're further behind you, that means the door is going to switch more. But it doesn't necessarily mean that the door will be in the wrong spot. So I don't know. I'm not even sure the difficulty really matters. I think it's just freaking luck. Because all it really does when you move with the difficulty is that you're just giving the door less chances to switch, which doesn't necessarily mean it will be in the right spot. But I don't know. I feel like when you load up Let It Ride, like the AI will be like a set distance. I feel like, I swear. He's like, I'll have times where I play Let It Ride for like 2 hours and the door is consistent each time. But then I come back to that same difficulty the next day and the door, like, it's consistent, but it's not consistent with what it was yesterday, if that makes sense. Like, I'll have a run where I get the fast route all 3 times, and then if I go 5 more times, I'll get the fast route again and again and again and again and again and again. All 3 times. But then if I come back and let's say, I was on Pro on Monday, I'll come back Tuesday, play the game on Pro, do the same exact route that I was doing yesterday on Monday, and I won't get the doors in the right spot. So I don't know. It all depends on the AI, like how fast they're going. Like I don't know what bikes the AI uses could determine their speed as well. I don't know. Whatever rides doors, just RNG. It's just too many factors. But I am worried about Rocket Garden. Rocket Garden is tough. Probably won't have to listen to me babble playing Rocket Garden. Rocket Garden is kind of tough. I actually have to focus. But yeah. But yeah, that's why this game is always so interesting to start speedrunning for me, because I feel like I know everything, but there's so much that I don't know. Like, out of the information that's available, like, I feel like I know like 95%, right? But I feel like I still don't know certain things about the game. But what is already I know all of it, if that makes sense. Can we make this? Yeah, we're good. And we'll get another. Can we make that? That would be pretty bad if we can't. Okay, we're good. Okay, alright. Okay, we'll take that. That was a decent run. Lap 1. I knew that could happen. I'll take I'll take the route over here. Yeah, figures. Everything was going too smooth. Everything was going too smooth. I think I had no crashes on Burn It Up, right? I think I had no. Whoa, I haven't been here in years. Um, but I think I had no crashes on Burn It Up, right? And I think I did Gnome with one crash, and then Let It Ride. Yeah, Let It Ride was too smooth. That was the change. Let It Ride was too smooth. So, um, I'll do this just to make sure. Did I actually have to do that? No, I didn't have to do that because I got 3. I would have had 3 meditator jumps. So that was dumb. I don't know why I did that. We'll get our flip flop here. Man, it's like impossible to use Clifford on this level now, because like this part where you have to freak out, like Stuntman just takes so damn long, and I'm just like not in the mood to lose runs there. Medley bonus, didn't really need that, but I'm not mad at it. Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's see if we can get no crashes on here. Oh, no, we are going to get a crash. I was like, how we feeling? I hate that respawn point. I hate that so much. Oh god, wow. I feel like we got a solid rocket garden and shenanigans. Okay, I think it's still faster to take this top and freak out. So you have to get that skip. We don't have to. It's kind of hyperbole. I'll go 1, 2. Oh my god, what? I hate that jump so much. I hate that jump. I I was going through there not doing any tricks because I'm like, I have enough freak out to get through. And no. That was ridiculous. That was crazy. Okay, wow. That's my first all racetracks. I mean, it's not like, oh, you do all racetracks and then you can't do another one. So we'll get. Ooh, that was nasty. 456. That's gross. Okay, well, my first two laps were solid. Um, Not sure what the game's saving here. I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Maybe a lap. I don't know. But okay, that was all racetracks. So, um, I'll try and get more done in the future. I'm not sure what the run looks like now, but I'll look at it. And obviously, we know what I can improve on. Rocket Garden. Ugh.